Hey you all, so I am back with a highly requested video. I will be showing you all how I do my soft glam makeup. So first let's get into this hair. Don't forget the Shopcast collection. We're going to pin it out of our way. I start off my makeup by doing my brows. I'm just going to brush them all in the same direction, make sure that they are in order. And I'm going to go in with my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil and just fill in my brows just the slightest bit because thankfully I was blessed with pretty thick eyebrows and I don't have to do too much filling in, just a tad bit. So we're going to do light hair strokes. I'm just underlining the front and then filling in the tail a little bit because that's where it's the most thin. After that, I'm going to go back in with my brush and make sure it's all blended and I don't have any harsh lines in my eyebrows. So I'm going to take an angled brush. You want to make sure your brush is pretty, you know, sharp. And the OG LA Girl Pro Concealer in a shade that's a little bit lighter than my skin tone. And we're going to carve out our brows. And we're gonna make sure that we get really close to our hairs, but not in the hair. And this always looks better if your eyebrows are done. And a little bit goes a long way. You don't want too much concealer up under your eyebrows. And then I just extended it a little bit towards the middle of my eyebrow. So short, slow strokes are going to help you achieve a cleaner look. Take your time when you're doing your brows. There's no need to rush. This is why I do it first so that I can make sure I get it right. And just make sure you spread that concealer out well so that it's not caked up under your eyebrow. And I'm going to take my concealer blending brush and just blend all of that in. You want to be sure to blend out any harsh lines of demarcation. We just want a subtle highlight and a clean brow. Now I'm going to get into my face. So I will be starting off with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And I just take like 1 to 1.5 pumps of this and rub it into my face really well. And then I take my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. I wear the color 360 and I just like to blend this in towards like the bottom portion of my face. I don't take my foundation all the way up to my eyes because we will be putting concealer under the eye and I don't like a lot of products under my eyes because it can get cakey. So I just do like my cheeks, under my chin, my neck area, and that's the only places I put foundation. So please y'all make sure you get under that neck because you have to blend that foundation or else your face will look like a mess if you don't. So I'm going to underpaint a little bit with my Rare Beauty blush. Love this blush. Love this liquid blush so much. I put 3 dots on the highs of each cheek. And then I take a fluffy blush brush and I kind of pinch it a little bit and I use that to blend out my blush. I want to keep it high. You don't want to drag it too low, but I do like the little weird smiley face so that I can make sure I get it on the apples of my cheeks. So now I'm going to conceal and highlight with my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Golden Beige. I believe this color is probably considered like 3 shades lighter than my actual color, but I love a bright under eye, and the setting powder I'm going to use later on is going to tone this down a little bit so it's not super, super bright. So I put this under my eyes in like the little triangle, down the bridge of my nose, and on my chin. And then I take the same concealer brush I used to blend out my eyebrows to then blend out my concealer. And I'm not really a beauty blender type of girl. I prefer a brush instead. And I just pat it into my skin, blending it, not dragging it too much, but I do take it up high to give my eyes like more of a lifted look. So you'll see I did actually make my nose highlight a little too wide. I put too much product on my nose. This concealer a little bit goes a long way. And now I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury. What is this called? My Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish compact powder and a triangle powder puff to set my concealer. You see the difference that this powder makes. Like, it definitely toned down the brightness of the concealer, but it's still bright enough to give you that pop. So I actually do take this powder and set my whole face with it.
You say you want me, I don't ignore you. You said it first, but I meant it more, girl. Oh, yeah.
I don't put any foundation or anything on my forehead, but I will put this powder on there just to mattify my forehead because the rest of my face will be matte and I don't want my forehead to be shiny. Now I'm going to take my Laura Mercier loose translucent setting powder and we're going to bake under the eyes and the nose and the chin. Pretty much everywhere we put the highlight, we're going to bake it. So while I let my translucent powder sit, I'm going to take my Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer in the color Deep and do a little bit of a contour. I'm going to apply this right up under my blush and be very careful with this because it is so easy to put too much and you'll end up looking super crazy. I've done it before and it's not cute. I also take a little bit of this and just apply it to the under part of my jawline just to give a more sculpted look. So using a fluffy brush, I'm just going to wipe off all of the excess powder that I had left baking. Taking that Makeup by Mario bronzer and a tiny fluffy brush, I'm going to do a slight nose contour because I kind of did my highlight too wide. Sometimes I nose contour, sometimes I don't, but today I decided to. And you want to be very careful with this as well because using too much will make your nose look super fake, and that's not what we want with this look. Next, I'm going to take my Nars Blush in the color Exhibit A. This is like a really pretty like orangey color blush. I prefer this color on myself instead of like a pinkish color. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this on top of what we just did, just so that I could bring a little bit more color and life back into my face. I also do take a little bit and apply it to the tip of my nose. So now that I'm done with my face, I'm going to lock it all in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So now we're just going to apply some lashes. And these are really just some basic Amazon lashes. And I'll take my Too Faced Waterproof Better Than Sex Mascara and apply it to my natural lashes as a base. And the lash glue that I use and absolutely love is by Duo. It is the black color. This lash glue is freaking amazing. Your lashes will stay stuck for like 2-3 days, honestly, if you never took them off or if you didn't wash them. Like, it even hurts to really pull them off at the end of the day. That's how strong this glue is. So the key to applying lashes is making sure that you wait until your glue has dried and it's a little bit tacky. Freshly applied glue is not going to stick. So please make sure that with this glue, you probably need to wait like 60 seconds before trying to stick it to your lashes. Now I'm going to apply just a little bit of eyeliner. This is just a plain Maybelline eyeliner. It'll be linked in the description. And I just line my waterline. For a daytime look, I usually probably won't wear eyeliner because it makes your makeup look a little bit harsher. But for a nighttime look, oh baby, I'm definitely wearing some eyeliner. So for my last and final step, I'm just going to go in with some lip gloss. This is the Christian Dior lip gloss in the color beige. I really do love this lip gloss. And yeah, here's the final look, y'all. A very simple, soft, glam look. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all later.
My pussy precedes me, my